Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the career and financial energy for the sign of Virgo for the month of March. Now Virgo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Virgo, I do not offer personal readings. So if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I only have one Instagram account. It's linked in the description below. So if you are interested in following me on Instagram, use the link in the description below and do not follow any other person with my name. I do exclusive content there, so it's definitely worth a follow if you're on that platform. But let's see what we have here for you, Virgo. And now, if you watch my content regularly and you've not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is just the first time that you are watching me. All right, let's get all the cards out here. And let's go ahead and get into it. All right, that looks good enough to me. We'll put this up here. All right, Virgo. So definitely seems like right now some of you are potentially reaching out to somebody. There may be somebody who comes in that can help you. Some of you may be taking a mentorship under somebody. You may be taking apprenticeship under somebody. But at the same time, if that's not resonating, some of you here, what you're doing is you're profiting off of a talent. And let's just dive into this. There may be there of course will probably be other messages as well as I go along, but that's kind of my opening thoughts. With this Queen of Swords, this can be somebody who will give you wise counsel. Okay, the Queen of Swords is an extremely intelligent person, and it's wise to listen to somebody like the Queen of Swords because rarely will they take an emotional interest in you. They will really be able to provide you with like a nugget of information that may really help you. Similar to the King of Swords may help you get from point A to point B. Queen of Swords could do the same thing. And so for some of you here, you're doing that. You also may be looking at your financial independence at this time. Some of you, there could be a situation here where you're looking to make investments, you're looking to start a business, looking to start a side hustle, looking to start something along those lines that maybe allows you to become independent. And that may, for some of you, then that may look like keeping your 9-to-5 while also, I don't know, starting a YouTube channel or starting a side hustle, selling things on Etsy, starting readings, whatever the case may be. Some of you may be adding something here, incorporating something to increase your financial independence. Now, in the past, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So the Ace of Pentacles can refer to a new start in the financial areas of your life or the material areas of your life. It's a very good card to find in a career and financial reading because this can refer to the sort of beginning stages of an investment. Like, so for example, it's heavily associated with signing off on contracts and documents, paperwork. And so the example I always give with the Ace of Pentacles is like going through a mortgage process, right? Signing off on paperwork. If you've ever done that, it's like weeks of paperwork, weeks of getting approved, all of those sorts of things. Ace of Pentacles can bring that energy to you. And the thing is, paperwork doesn't sound fun, but when you buy a house, that is a new financial beginning. And many people will build their long-term generational wealth through real estate or whatever the case may be. So obviously not everybody is going to be in real estate, but the point is, hopefully you understand what I'm saying here, is you can apply the same thing to getting a higher paying job, getting a new job, making another type of investment as well, maybe in stocks or crypto. Obviously not financial advice, but you could also say that you're maybe starting something, like you're starting a product as well. Maybe you're looking to sell a course or you're looking to start a YouTube channel. These things can be implied here with the Ace of Pentacles, maybe starting an LLC or a business or something like that. You have the Three of Cups as well, which is really asking you to connect with joy. You can see the three friends or the three sisters here dancing on the cups above, indicating that things are going well in their life. But this can also refer to your social circle, the people that you spend time with. And so some of you here as well doing that. But some of you may be work. You have two cards of extremely hard work here with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you maybe have celebrated a new start here in the past. Now, in the future, you have the Eight of Pentacles and a card that I really don't like to see, the Four of Cups. If you've watched my readings before, you know I don't like this energy of boredom at all. And I'll get into that a little bit more. But let's start with the Eight of Pentacles here. This is an extreme talent. Okay, this is the biggest card of talent in the tarot. You can see this person's working away late at night. They're wrapping up their latest creation. There are other creations here hanging up on the ceiling above them. And it says that they have a lot to offer. They have a lot to bring to the table. And it says that you have some sort of gift, skill, talent, or ability that keeps you well provided for. It can also say that there's good movement forward in your career. It also maybe is a card of apprenticeship, learning under others. Like that Queen of Swords is coming to mind here because the Queen of Swords is knowledgeable, right? They are capable of giving really, really, really good advice. And so some of you here are learning from somebody. Now you also have the Four of Cups, which is on one hand boredom and apathy. And the problem with boredom is that it may lead us to do things like toxic things. It may lead us to do unconscious behavior that's not great for us, like gossip, especially as you have something like the Three of Cups, because the reality is when you're bored, things are not going well. And along with that, the Four of Cups says to be careful that you do not miss out on opportunities, because this person's focused on these three cups here, focused on maybe something around a social setting here as you have the Three of Cups. And, in focusing on the past, you're missing out on this alternative solution that is here available to you. So let's see what that may be. Let's go ahead and move up the pyramid here, Virgo. So you have the Five of Wands. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so double pages here, layering, which is very interesting. So here's the thing. Some of you, this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you here, there's a conflict with a friend. There's a conflict with a social group, somebody in your setting, your social setting, your group of people, your community. And you're now walking away from this. Somebody may have literally gossiped about you, or you may have done the same with the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups, and you're now walking away from this because you also have this Five of Wands, which represents a conflict. You can see the people here on the Five of Wands sparring. I get the sense that you're not going to, if you're in that situation, I know this is about career and finance, but this could certainly be career related. Somebody in the workplace could absolutely be gossiping. The thing is, I think if you're in that situation, you're going to say, you know what, I'm an adult, right? Like I'm going to walk away here with this Eight of Cups. These spilled cups in this case represent the spilled cups here on the Four of Cups, in the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands. You are walking away from whatever is no longer serving you, whatever is holding you back. And what's very interesting is as you do that, and for some of you, not everybody's going to be gossip. For some of you, it may be something else. For some of you, it may be in a situation, a job situation, or a situation that you don't like, you're walking away from it. And the thing is, on the other side of that, you have these double pages. Okay, so to just sum these two cards up, like your prospects are looking good right now. The Page of Pentacles says that you have good prospects available. And that is certainly the case as you have this Eight of Pentacles, which means you have a big skill in something. And the Page of Wands represents that there may be a job offer or a job opportunity coming in. It may be in a different way than you're used to. As you have this Four of Cups, it may be in an alternative path or field. As you have this Page of Wands with the Four of Cups. The thing is, both of these cards can represent good news or offers coming in. Your prospects are looking good as you walk away from doing the same old, is what I feel like telling you. So I definitely like to see that for you. And let's just continue forward. Let's see what else we get. So you have the Knight of Swords. You have the Ace of Cups, very nice, and the Five of Swords. So you have these double aces here and the double pages. So offers, opportunities, prospects, and new beginnings are highlighted here as you work through whatever is going on here, as you work through these situations that are not in alignment with this Eight of Cups, with this Five of Wands, with maybe, something that's going on with your social group, your community here. As you work through this, as you work through getting past boredom, and you start taking action, there are big opportunities for you. The Knight of Swords pushes you to take action. The Knight of Swords says, seize the day, seize the opportunity, capitalize, strike while the iron is hot. because there is an opportunity available, especially with this Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups can say there's a happy new beginning. And while the Ace of Pentacles may be in the material, like those things I talked about in the beginning around like documents, real estate, maybe starting a business, forming an LLC, starting a company, whatever the case may be, the Ace of Cups is creating a vision, okay? Having a vision here as you see the eye on the Ace of Cups, but it's not a vision in terms of like the Ace of Wands, which would be like a side hustle, starting a business, starting a passion project. Ace of Cups is creating a vision for happiness in your life. What is the thing that you want to be doing right now that will make you happy in this moment? That's what the Ace of Cups is asking you to do. The Five of Swords, you're dropping your swords here, okay? It's very clear with the Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Four of Cups. Listen, I mean, for some of you, sometimes the best thing to do is to just wave your flag and say, I'm not dealing with somebody's challenging energy at this time, okay? And I think as you do that, you will get much stronger. Let's see what else we do, what we get here. You have the Three of Wands and the Six of Wands. Big win, big success for you, okay? These two cards are extremely similar. The Three of Wands is the first win in the suit of Wands. The Six of Wands is the second win in the suit of Wands. And so with the Three of Wands, it says you've done the research, you've done the work, you've done the planning, you've gotten fired up from the Ace of Wands, and now here you are with the Three of Wands. You're asking yourself what it is that you can do to take something to the next level, to grow and expand your situation. It's also getting that far away look in your eye and saying, I have the entire ocean in front of me. You have that with the Six of Wands, which is public success, public recognition, victory, exceeding expectations. It's playing to your strengths. You're absolutely letting go of weakness here, okay? Look, there are weaknesses and strengths in life, and sometimes you have to fall to rise. And that's what I feel like some of you are doing here. And you are going to rise like a phoenix here with these three wands showing up together, with the Three of Wands and the Six of Wands together with the Ace of Cups in the middle. And so let's see what else we have. You have the Hermit as well at the very top of the pyramid. So there is something around knowledge, and like I do feel like you might have the ability here to become the master in something. With the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and now the Hermit at the very top of the pyramid, the Hermit is becoming the master. In fact, they have become the master. And they've done that by sort of being on this solo journey or this solo path within the universe. Going down the path of the sage, becoming wise, becoming intelligent, whatever intelligence means for you. There are 20, I think 26 or 28 forms of intelligence. And so whatever that is for you, the Hermit is acquiring that knowledge. What else do we have here on the bottom? So you have the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's someone from the past that you're letting go of. The thing is, the Six of Cups can also say that there's something you've always wanted to do in your life. And this may be coming forward with the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles energy, where you're like really tapping into an innate gift that you have. But this has come after you've dropped your swords here, and I see you rising like a phoenix. I know it sounds cliche, but this doesn't happen very often with the Three of Wands and the Six of Wands together. So amazing. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Feel free to check out my email list. There's a link to that in the description below. I'll see you in the next reading.